Welcome to Exploring History. Today we will delve into one of the most fascinating aspects of ancient Egypt, the Judgment of Osiris. Prepare to discover the mysteries and secrets of this transcendental ritual that determined the destiny of souls in the hereafter. The Judgment of Osiris was the most important event for the ancient Egyptians in their quest to access the afterlife. This ritual determined whether the deceased was worthy of eternal life or whether his existence would fade away forever. At the heart of this ceremony was Osiris, the god of resurrection and rebirth, who presided over the judgment of souls. The deceased was to appear before Osiris, the supreme judge of the underworld. This process was essential, as it determined whether the soul of the deceased could enter the realm of the dead and live in peace for eternity. Osiris, with his green skin and regal appearance, symbolized life after death and the eternal cycle of nature. The judgment was based on the actions and morality of the deceased during his earthly life, and every detail of his behavior was meticulously examined. The trial took place in the Duat, the Egyptian underworld, a kingdom full of dangers and challenges. The deceased had to cross this gloomy landscape, facing various tests that tested his courage, wisdom, and purity. These trials included confrontations with monstrous creatures and navigation through rivers of fire. Only those who proved his worth could advance towards the courtroom. Once in the courtroom, the deceased's heart was weighed on a scale. In the other saucer was placed the feather of Maat, the goddess of justice and truth. This was the climax of the trial. If the deceased's heart was lighter than a feather, it meant that she had led a righteous and true life. Then he was granted access to eternal life in the Aru, the reed fields, where he would live in happiness alongside the gods. However, if the heart of the deceased was heavier than the feather of Maat, the result was terrible. Ammit, the devourer of the dead, eagerly awaited this moment. Ammit was a fearsome creature, with the head of a crocodile, the front of a lion, and the back of a hippopotamus. If the heart of the deceased did not pass the test, Ammit devoured it, condemning the soul to cease to exist forever. To face these trials, the deceased was not alone. He could invoke the protection of several benevolent gods. Thoth, the divine scribe, and Horus, the sky god, were two of the most important allies. Thoth, known for his vast wisdom and knowledge of spells, helped guide and protect the deceased during the trial. Horus, with his power and authority, offered his protection and ensured that the trial was carried out fairly. The ancient Egyptians prepared for the judgment of Osiris throughout their earthly lives. They followed the principles of Maat, which included justice, truth, and harmony. These virtues were essential to ensure a favorable trial. Additionally, many Egyptians wore amulets and recited prayers that they believed would help them in the afterlife. Preparation for judgment was an integral part of daily life and Egyptian religion. The Book of the Dead was a crucial funerary text in the preparation for the judgment. This book contained formulas, prayers, and incantations that the deceased could recite to demonstrate his knowledge and wisdom. These sacred texts served as a guide through the Duat, helping the deceased navigate dangers and present themselves favorably before Osiris and the court of gods. The judgment of Osiris was considered crucial to ensuring eternal life and safe passage to the realm of the dead. Passing this trial meant joining the gods and living in peace and eternal happiness in the Aru. For the ancient Egyptians, eternal life was the ultimate goal, and the judgment of Osiris was the most important step in achieving it. The judgment of Osiris has left a lasting mark on the culture and art of ancient Egypt. This ritual is one of the best-known aspects of its mythology and has been represented in numerous texts, paintings, and monuments. Through these representations, we can better understand the beliefs and values of one of the most fascinating civilizations in history. I hope you enjoyed this journey through the enigma of symbols and the judgment of Osiris. If you liked the video, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for more fascinating content about ancient Egypt.